So how do you manifest the life of a luxury lady? Sometimes you look at these ladies who have it all, they're so content, they seem to be so happy, so relaxed, so receiving, so feminine, and you're thinking, maybe they were just born into it, or maybe somebody else is providing it for them, or maybe they were just very, very lucky. So what is it actually? Let's get into this. So let me tell you how you can manifest that life of a luxury lady where you're content and you're on the receiving end. Now, before I get into this point, I would like to tell you guys that I do already have a detailed video about how to get into your feminine zone. So I will link that down below for you guys so you can take a look at that. But let's get into this. For now, in short, what I can tell you, you really need to start not only looking feminine, but also feeling feminine, and also others should be also able to perceive you as that. Be okay with being still, silent, sitting and sipping. Now, meditation will also help you so much in the process. I have talked about meditation so many times, and I always also recommend this to my clients because meditation really does help you get into your femininity, that mode where you're relaxed, where you're at peace, where you're just kind of still, and you become okay with being still. Because right now, as you watch this video, I'm 100% sure you're definitely somebody who's a bit more impatient, who's a bit more always on the go, who's also a bit in the masculine energy where you're always at work, trying to get things done, trying to get shit sorted. And that to a certain degree can be very exhausting for a woman, whether you like to accept it or not, but internally that's exactly what's happening to you. And the more it happens to you, the more it keeps you away from truly being feminine and from truly being able to just sit there and receive once in a while at least. And what meditation does, it just keeps you there in your true raw self. And I am a big fan of that, and I truly believe it will make such a difference to you if you start doing meditation. That will help you so much in the process of just being feminine, because this is a basic thing that you have to get out of the way first. Also, make sure you not only look pretty and feminine, but you also feel that way, because truly speaking, if we are talking about manifestation, it has a lot more to do with the feeling rather than just the look. The look is there to satisfy your ego, to satisfy your vanity, but the feeling is what really satisfies your soul. So are you just looking like a luxury lady, but are you really feeling it? Because the more you feel that, the more you attract exactly that. Now, femininity also means to be able to not worry too much, and that is only possible when you start doing your meditation, because the more you worry, the more worries have that power. They just keep you away from your femininity, they rip you off from your raw feminine self, and they bring you in that masculine problem-solving mode where you're just struggling and exhausted and tired and worried about things. And at that point, if you think about it, you're never able to receive anything positive, anything nice, and luxury, that's not even in the picture yet. You have to get these basics out of the way first. A lot more meditation, a lot more relaxing, a lot more feeling good, a lot more of less worries. Point number 2, you need to start focusing on your surroundings. Now, as I've already mentioned, you not only just have to look luxurious, but also feel that way. But here's another thing that nobody actually talks about. You have to be able to be perceived that way by others also. And how would they perceive you if you're looking super stressed, super exhausted, always tired? Nobody's going to perceive you like a luxury lady. So are they actually going to treat you like a luxury lady? The answer is no. If you want more of a luxury life, you have to start behaving that way from now onwards. You have to feel it, you have to think about it, you have to just be all about it right now. Start investing in some vibrant colors, some vibrant lipsticks, some really nice clothing, and yes, interiors matter also. So when we talk about others perceiving you a certain way, it does happen, well, it does start with, let's say, your friends, with your siblings, with your relatives, with your family members, or even with your neighbors. So tell me, next time the guests come in your house, can you just kind of like observe their energy and tell me in the comments below, what do they perceive you like? Tell me, be honest with yourself. Honestly tell me, how does your home look like? Does it really represent you? Because if it doesn't, no problem. You can always start investing in yourself to make it look better, to make it look like it does represent you as a person. If it doesn't, you have to improve. And if it does, that's great. And if you think, it's nicely done, but I could do better, then those are the changes that you have to make. And it does always cost. Talking about costs, guys, if you want tips on how to improve your financial situation, level up financially, be better with your budgeting, and how to save money while shopping online, then these are the topics that I do cover in my other channel, which is called The Finance Queen. Again, I will link that in the description below. Take a look at my other channel because that might help you a lot to inspire you to do better when it comes to financial goals and your budgeting and your shopping and tips on saving money and starting businesses and stuff. That channel will really help you. So do take a look. Coming back to this point, focus on the interiors because I need you to start observing how others perceive you when they visit your house. And your house doesn't even have to be located in the most luxurious city or a place or a street. No, even if you're a very normal person, it still has to somewhat look like you. Neat and clean, maybe simplistic, or whatever it is that defines your style, that is what it should look like. Because the more you do that, again, the more you receive that. Since we're talking about manifesting a life of luxury, manifestation itself is all about feeling. So whatever you feel, whatever you focus more on, that is more of what you get. If you focus on bettering everything, then the cycle starts to just roll and everything keeps getting better and better and better without you doing much at the end. Because it becomes almost like the snowball effect where it just starts to happen more and more and more. So you just have to like initiate the circle and then it just keeps going for you. Talking about focusing on your surroundings and yourself, I would also want you to always have your nails done, your hair done, because again, these are the basics, and the more you just always stay well put, the better feelings you get about yourself, the more self-esteem, the higher vibrations, the higher frequency starts to happen for you. And you can't even help it because that happens just really automatically. I need you to also focus on body exfoliation, manicures, pedicures, your nail, your hair. These are just like the basics. But can I also just say a very shameless plug in here? If you want like silk-like skin that feels luxurious after you get out of the shower, then try the Hollywood Glow Scrub from 𝗢𝗏𝗢𝗏 Cosmetics. It will change your life. It will change the way you feel about your own skin. It has transformed the way I feel about my skin, the way I look at my own skin. And every time I use it in the shower, I use it only probably like once or twice. And that is like the best shower of the week that I'm always kind of looking forward to because it makes me feel so luxurious by the end of it. It truly smooths my skin. It is so soothing, so calming. It exfoliates and also hydrates at the same time. It is one of those transformational products that transforms your skin, and it also brightens your skin tone. So if you have ashy hands, ashy elbows, ashy ankles, ashy knees, ashy knuckles, ashy neck, that's the product for you. I use that every single week for my arms and for my legs especially, and it is the best feeling ever. I'm so addicted. I can't even do without that feeling because that feeling is just everything. Especially if you're engaged, if you're married, please focus on body exfoliation because it really does make you feel a certain way and your skin is just on point. Why do we talk about that? Because it's important to feel. Remember? Feeling. Feeling has a lot to do with manifestation. Whatever you feel more like, the more you attract that. And that's also another reason why once you fall into this rut of depression, it is so hard to get out of depression. If you get addicted to something, it is so hard to stop with that addiction. Why? Because that is where your feelings are. That is where your focus is. That is where your whole emotion, your whole existence is focused on. So the more you're focused on that, you keep just getting into it more and more and more. Which is why I need you to start feeling great about everything else around you, and things will become even great, even more, even quicker. Talking about how others perceive you, I also would want you to have like a more decent social media presence. You have to be LinkedIn level, and I really mean that. I hope that you're taking notes on these things. I know these are really small things, but if you think about it, they make such a difference in how you are perceived and how you also perceive yourself, because self-perception is also very important, and then comes the other's perception towards you. That's a secondary thing. So when you take a picture and you post it on social media, please, before you post anything for that matter, before you hit the post button on your social media post, can you just like take a look for a second and just think about, okay, wait a minute, is this post really what truly does represent me and how I would like to be perceived? Is it decent enough? Does it represent me? Is that really truly me? Should it even be there on social media? Because once things are on social media, there's no way on earth they're going back. They're there. And people's perception has already been built, whatever post they have seen about you, regarding you, or from you. So you have to be careful whatever it is that you post. There is a reason why people do prefer privacy, because with privacy comes a lot of mystery, and the less you post, of course, the better it is for you. And then here and there, whatever you do post, I need that to be luxury, and I need that to be very much quality. So think about it. Are you posting pictures of like crazy hair colors with like a trash bin at the back? And guess how you're going to be perceived? Exactly. So don't post things like, don't judge a book by its cover, don't judge me by my post, don't judge me this. The more you post stuff like that, the more people actually do judge you. Every time you post things like, don't judge a book by its cover, guess what people are actually doing? They're reading that, and at the same time they're judging you. So why did you just say that? Why did you have to put people's focus on that? Why did you have to say that? Stop posting stuff like that. Stop posting also emotional stuff. In fact, start posting things that inspire others, that educate others, or that are a little helpful and useful for the readers. If you have nothing nice to say or post, guess what? Don't post anything. You won't die if you don't post for a day. The dog agrees too. You have to put that luxury feeling on your skin and wear it like skin 24/7. And that is how you manifest more of a luxury life. Point number 3, do you, and you will get more of it. Now, we've already talked about how important it is to feel right, to think right, to look right, and to be able to be perceived by others the right way also. And I'm so sorry to tell you this, but it is a daily thing that you have to intentionally do. You have to be very intentional about this whole thing. Every single day you wake up, you have to set your intention and be like, okay, you know what? Today I want to live like this. I want to be seen like this. I want to feel like this. I want to look like this. And I want to be perceived like this by others also. And today is the day. This is going to be it. That's it. And you have to do this literally every single day until it becomes second nature, until it becomes like your skin that you live in, until it becomes like just a part of your lifestyle. And sooner than you know, you'll actually already start living that life of luxury, lady, and you would stop trying to want it because you will already have it. You can't want something when you already have it, right? You want things that you don't have. So when you already start living in that energy, in that aura, in that femininity of yours, you will stop wanting it because you will already have it already. May I also say how important it is to do you? And by doing you, I really mean you have to not only the clothing and the makeup and the vibrancy and the youthfulness, but please can you also start staying hydrated? I cannot emphasize enough on this, whether you're a guy watching this or a female. Usually I do talk a lot about females on this subject, on this channel I mean. So if you're a female watching this, you have to understand one thing. For you specifically, it is so important to stay hydrated. I mean it. I know we hear about this all the time. Drink more water, drink more water, stay hydrated and all of that. But we never really take it seriously, right? Until it hits us really bad when we are in our 40s or 50s. However, another reason today that I will tell you about why it is so important to drink water and stay hydrated is because as a female, you have a womb. And when your womb is dehydrated and you're dry, do you know what that does to you? It stops the process of manifesting anything for you. You won't be able to manifest anything if you're like crusty, dusty, and dry from the inside. You have to stay very hydrated, especially as a lady. When you are dry and dehydrated and your womb is not able to receive anything and it doesn't feel right inside in the gut, you won't be able to manifest anything, let alone the life of luxury. Oh no, it's not happening for you. You won't be able to receive more from life. You won't ever be able to receive anything nice from others either because you're so dehydrated. And do you know what? When you are that, you look stressed, you look dehydrated, you look exhausted, you look tired, you look like you haven't slept in a while, you look like you have dark circles, you look so exhausted and you look so off that not only do you look off, but your energy then also starts to feel off. And when your energy is off, you can't manifest anything, you can't be feminine, and you can't receive anything either. And you won't be perceived nice by others either. And therefore, that will never help you to manifest the life of luxury that you so desire. So worry and stress less. The lesser it is, the more feminine you'll be able to stay. And the more you keep your womb hydrated, you'll be more feminine. Not only that, but you'll also be a bit more happy and content. Like every day you will wake up and you'll be just happy just to be woken up, You'll be happy just to have a life. You'll be happy to have the sunshine showing today. You'll be happy that you had a good night's sleep. You'll be happy that you just woke up. You'll be happy that, oh my god, you're gonna have that smoothie first thing, right? So small little things are gonna start making you truly happy. You start noticing small things, and that is when you're truly in that feminine aura, because feminine aura really is about appreciating the really small little petty things of life that we normally don't even ever observe, because we're always looking out for the bigger things, achieving bigger stuff, looking for more money, working for more money, and that brings us in that aura of problem solving, masculinity, powerful, energetic, and we are never resting and never really sleeping and never caring for ourselves and never feeding our bodies with the right kind of care and food. And that is not going to help you with manifesting a luxury life. So start having less worries and less stress and stay hydrated. And start looking at the small things of life and be happy. Every single day you wake up, you should be happy without a reason. Get to that point. And it's easy for some and it's really hard for others. Point number 4, let's talk about your social media presence. Now, we've talked a little bit about this already. Your social media presence, guys, oh my god, it has to be on point. I already said that. Before you hit post, observe your post first. See what you wrote. See how you're looking like in the photo. If it's a clip, see how you're acting in the clip. What would people think if you post that? Let me tell you, I know it has become very normal for everybody to post crappy things all the time because it is so cool, and you kind of feel like you have become a part of some sort of movement just to be so cool, right? The cool is not going to help you manifest the life of luxury. The real true ladies who are living a luxury life, guess what? They are very careful. You might even call them snobbish. You might call them arrogant, but it is what it is. They are not posting anything and everything. They are being very careful with how they talk, with how they sound, with how they are perceived, with how their image is seen on the internet. They are so intentional with whatever it is that they do, especially on social media, which is also why you will see these true luxury women kind of are a bit more private than the rest. You quite never know where they are at what time of the day, right? They are not posting from their toilet, from their shower room, from their kitchen, from their laundry room, from their husband's office, from their children's room, from their own office. They don't do that. No, they are selective and they're intentional. They choose how they want to be seen as, and they stick to those type of posts. They don't post anything else. They don't. If they want you to see their fitness part, guess what? That's the only thing they will post about. If they want you to see them how they live and dress up, that's the only thing they will show you. If they want you to see them like they love luxury and fashion, that's the only kind of post they're going to be posting about. And that's exactly then how you start perceiving them, right? So every time you look at somebody online and they post certain things, don't start judging. Start thinking deeper into that. Wait, why are they doing that? Because it's always intentional. Trust me, it is. They are doing that because they want to be seen like that. They are posting luxury because they want to be seen as luxury. They are posting about beauty because they want to be seen like the beauty. They are posting about music because they want to be seen like Beyonce. They are lip syncing to Bollywood songs because they want to be seen like Aishwarya Rai, okay? So there's always a reason why people post certain things. And if you look into the psychology of that, you will understand that everybody who is posting crazy hair colors with trash bins at the back in the background and children's clothes spread over on the floor and stuff, then they're probably not even thinking about how they really want to be perceived, because they're not even really probably aware of that. Or even if they are aware of that, they just simply don't care, because in their mind it doesn't make a difference. It's just normal to them. Okay, but if that's what's normal to them, then are they really ever going to manifest the life of luxury? No, because what is normal to them is not normal for people of luxury. For them, something else is normal. That trash bin, trash can is not normal. No. Another reason you have to be careful about social media is not just because you want to be perceived a certain way, but also, wait a minute, if you are single or even not, how does your partner perceive you? You have to be caring about that image also, because if you do seem like a luxury lady, a little mysterious, something a little like who likes fashion, who maybe likes good things, who loves flowers, who loves pretty things, then guess what? they're going to perceive you exactly like that. And if they have to impress you, or if they want to win you over, or if they are trying to get you or trying to pursue you, they would exactly know what it is that you like. So they would try to match that level. And now hear this one. If you come out there with crazy hair colors, dancing on the streets, with trash bins at the back, tell me, is he really going to do much to impress you? People are very smart. They try to come to that level where you're at, right? If they really have to impress you. And if your level is just like somewhere over here, that's the only kind of effort they're going to put in also. Just here, like just little crumbs here and there. Do you get it? So you have to elevate yourself a little bit more so that others can also do better in order to be able to win you over. And especially this is for all my single sisters out here, no matter what age or group or color you are, okay? This works for everybody the same way, no matter what culture. Let's talk a little bit about cultures. Sometimes I've always thought, oh my God, it's so complicated with us brown people. I come from a brown Pakistani family, and it's like, oh, you know, some of them are so cultured and so, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's not get deeper into that. But at the end of the day, one thing that I've noticed is no matter what race we are and no matter what culture we are, it's always, at the end of the day, we humans tend to kind of function the same way. Mothers are all the same. Fathers are all the same, protective and you know all that. Brothers are all the same. Sisters are all the same. Friends and friendships are all the same. Problems with your boss and colleagues, all the same. No matter what country, no matter what culture, no matter what social circle it is, no matter what level or class it is, the problems are always similar in nature, because humans at the end of the day are all kind of, they function the same way, okay? They truly rawly function the same way. So when they see you not doing much for yourself, they won't do much to impress you either. And what does that mean? You wanted to manifest the life of luxury. So how is that gonna happen then? If you are not doing that for yourself, do you really think somebody else is going to come to your level and do that for you? You have to help yourself first. And it may sound really sad to some of you, it may break your hearts, I'm sorry, but that is the reality. I'm not going to be here and tell you, you know, you just have to feel a certain way and just look a certain way and this is it. You do have to improve your situations, improve your surroundings, improve your social media existence, improve your personal presence, improve your physicality, improve your emotional state, your mental state, and everything else around you. And only then others will also start giving you things that are on your level, because that's just all you do. That is what you accept. That is what you do for yourself. You don't go lower than that, because that becomes the norm for you, and for everybody else to see you in that way becomes so normal. So that is where you want to stay, right here. And then let everybody also come right there to be a match with you. And if they don't worry. They are not on that level there either. They are here. So let them mingle with all those people that are right here, okay? You go up there, because up there is a whole lot of different people, whole lot of different situations, whole lot of different personalities and different things that are normal and different normalities, okay? Don't forget, if you want to book me as your coach to really level you up and get you in the right mindset and work on your emotional state, you can always book me. I will give you guys a link in the description, and I hope this video helped you guys. And if you want to help me out with my channel, please give me a thumbs up. It's going to help me so much with the channel. I would appreciate that so much. Thank you for watching, and now go and check out my other videos regarding femininity and leveling up, because that's what's going to get you there. One by one, baby steps. Good luck. Go watch the videos.